gonna hide an army. Alan, drop a quote on it. WPP, let me be clear. That is where you change your name and you disappear. W is for witness, that's pretty simple. The protection program, it's because I'm a cripple. Well, what's like another word you call a kitty cat? Oh yeah, pussy. It only took me 5 letters to explain it, yeah. You ever have someone stalk you in the internet, snitch on you and talk shit about your kids? So you change your name, that's no doubt. Then you have to block them on all accounts. Exciting, isn't it? I'm hiding on deliberate, a show where you can hide in pride. Now, this intro is finished. You down with WPP? Please protect me. You down with WPP? Please protect me. You down with WPP? Yeah, please hide me. We're a bunch of pussies.
Oh, that's what she's getting.
And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah! That's right! Oh, that's a big smiley face. Welcome to the Witness Protection Program. I am your, who am I? Oh, I'm your hobbyist, Billy Mofford, a.k.a. DJ Uncle Bobby, a.k.a. Speedy. On that side of things, the Speedy side of things, going back to work and everything, and talking to my buddy. Happy birthday to Freddie! Woo! Yeah! I don't think he's in the chat yet, so we'll have to do this all over again. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm talking to him on Facebook. He said, "You happy now?" Yeah. He wrote, I wrote, "I'm going live," with a smiley face. He wrote, "Okay." And he gave me no, I said, "Whoa, where's my smiley face?" So there's that. While we wait for him to come in and everything, so we can do this, I'll do that all over again. We'll do that probably the whole goddamn episode. Also, through the whole episode, what we'll be talking about is, apparently, girl, you look too good to exercise. That's a story I got on, I found here on HuffingtonPost.com. A woman claims she was told she's too fit for Planet Fitness. Now, Planet Fitness prides in their whole new thing. I actually seen some commercials about it and everything too. You know what I mean? About excuse me. They're people like me, fatties like me, get in there and they, not that I exercise, which is why I'm fat. I don't know why people who are exercising are not fat. If you ask me, it's just that they get in there and a lot of people have it's not just because some people exercise and they're still heavy. They're heavy by nature, whatever. They're chemical. Everybody's built differently. So I'm not talking about everybody. But a lot of people are just lazy when it comes to exercise. I am. I feel like, fuck, I do enough exercise when I work. You know what I mean? That's my exercise. But apparently enough not considering what I eat. You know what I mean? Oh, Freddy's here! I think. It's Freddy! What's up, brother? Freddy!
And a 2, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday to
Freddy! Woo! Happy birthday, Freddy. He's officially 183. Good job. You won't live that long, buddy. Great job. No, actually, we can go and do some, I forget how old Freddie is, but I can find out. He is 39 years old, so I shouldn't be talking shit. He's only a year ahead of me. I'm 38, and I'm 39 in May. So, and I'm thinking about that today. I had my dad's girlfriend and her daughter stopped by. Hi, Kelsey. And they'd seen me in a while. She was like a sister to me, so they wanted to come by. She's driving now. She's fucking driving. She was like 9 when she first started coming around, so it's like, oh my God, I'm getting so old. I see all these kids growing up, and I feel so old. Me and Freddie we're so effing old. Well, at least you won't be 40, till next year. But I thought I had a little longer before I got to 40. But I'm 30. I'm going to be 39 this year. I'm like arguing with my girl this morning. Are you sure I'm not 37 and I'll be 38? Because I think I would have jumped up a year. You know what I mean? I was rounding off, and I accidentally rounded off so long that I gave myself an extra year. That's what I was hoping. I was hoping on that, but it's not the case. They say you don't feel officially old, and you're not. It's not over until you're in your 30s. Until you're in your 30s, and then they say it's not over until you're in your 40s, and then of course on and on 50s. And I don't care what anybody says after. And once you hit the big 6-0, you might as well just pack it in. You might as well lay in a pile of dirt. It's only a matter of time. No, but all jokes aside, happy birthday, Freddie. Can't wait to experience another wonderful summer with you, my friend. We're going to have a good time. I'm glad that Johnny's feeling better. I saw him on Facebook. He quit smoking. They probably told me he had to, and that's good. You know what I mean? Johnny, Freddie, they're all co-workers of mine and good friends now. You know what I mean? I've known Johnny for a long time. He's the driver, or was, I don't know. I don't know if he's still driving. I'm sure he is. But he's recouping right now. He was not feeling too good. He went to the hospital. I won't know the down low until I call him or I see him, which I'm probably going to call him as we get closer anyway, see what's going on. I have his number and caller ID now. So it's birthdays. We do the famous birthday, and there's nobody more famous to me in my heart than Freddie, so fuck everybody else. But it's also Matthew Broderick, who apparently, I knew of his face right away. I didn't know his name, which is sad for an actor, because apparently for over 20 years, almost 30 years, he's been, branded this Ferris Bueller. He's from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. He gained fame for his role as Ferris Bueller and starred in Broadway's The Producer. His other films include 1998's Godzilla. Oh yeah, I remember. He did all right. He got out of the shadow a little bit of Ferris Bueller. But still, that was his fame, Ferris Bueller, dude. As soon as I saw him, I thought of Ferris Bueller. And this is a recent picture, so he's fucking 52 years old. That's crazy. And he's from New York. He's an Aries. I love this site. If you ever say it's your birthday or it's somebody's birthday, or you're a DJ like the host, radio host like me, go to famousbirthdays.com. It's got a lot of cool stuff on here. It gives all the information about the famous people, their birthdays, and it's just something fun to do, something quirky to do, and I like doing it. This is stuff I love to learn. It's stuff I haven't learned before. You know what I mean? I didn't know all this about him. How am I supposed to know? Fun trivia facts like he provided the voice of the adult Lion King. So he was really Simba in Disney's The Lion King. He was that deep ass voice Simba? No. He played the voice of the adult Lion King. Oh, he was when Simba grew up. He was a grown up Simba. Oh, okay. All right. So Freddie, we don't feel so bad now that this dude's 52 years old. How do you think he feels? We were having a party for Freddie in his honor. Yay! Also, Also, we're talking about a woman who claims she was told she was too fit for Planet Fitness. Which, I mean, I understand. I see in the commercials, they just, people use this excuse, oh, it's so intimidating in the gym. I go in the gym and there's these big buff dudes and these real hot women. And this is actually things I've heard guys and girls say, not just girls. I mean, you know how girls are. They're like, all catty. Hey, look at that bitch. She thinks she's so cool. When her hot ass and her hot tits, fuck that snobby bitch. Man. You're just a fat pig on a fucking, on a treadmill, sweating like a friggin' cow in the summer. But dudes do it too. They see these big buff dudes and they're like, oh man, that motherfucker, he's probably got a small penis. He's on steroids. So in this case, both sexes are crazy. Like, let's just go in there and do you. And if you can't, then exercise out of the gym. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I can tell you that, I try to be as honest as I can in my life. And the truth be told, I just too lazy to exercise. It's not the intimidation. It's not, that somebody's doing better than me. I mean, that's crazy. It's about competition and everything. But the Planet Fitness is trying to gear up to, say, hey, you could come here. You don't have to worry. There's not going to be these cocky muscle. They actually have where you come in, the muscle guys. I didn't know this much about it. But they have like alarms and bells and whistles for when, them big weightlifters come in and they slam down the friggin' the barbells. They start fucking flexing and showing off. They're not allowed to do that. The bell goes off, whistle goes off, to come over there and tell them to stop. You get 3 warnings or something and you're out of here. Women can't dress too sexy. And apparently that's what was the problem with this lady. She dressed too sexy. She was showing off her belly. She real tight stuff. And they kicked her the fuck out. Which is crazy. She was there for physical therapy. Which they don't know that. But she was there for physical therapy, and it wasn't like she was showing off. It's just what she was wearing. And they told her she had to leave. No. They didn't tell her she had to leave. I'm sorry. They told her she had to put on different clothes. So of course she ran and told the news reporters, But I just think, I don't know, man. Like a woman says she was told her toned body was too intimidating for other gym members to handle. They were complaining, by the way. The other gym members were complaining. But the gym in question contends that that's not exactly true. Tiffany Austin told KTVU that she was working out at a Planet Fitness gym in Richmond, California, on Monday when an employee approached her. According to Austin, the staff member told her, "Excuse me, we have some complaints. You're intimidating people with your toned body. So, can you put on a shirt?" So they didn't kick her out, they just told her to put on a shirt. Well, why couldn't you just put on a shirt? Austin agreed. She agreed, but as the first staff member went to go get her a free shirt, they were going to give her a free shirt too, that's cool. Another staff member again told her that her body was too fit to be shown. It was at that point that Austin said she asked for a refund for her gym membership and bolted. I guess that would aggravate me too. Problem is somebody was already handling it, and there was probably a lot of complaints. And this is bullshit. Like, come on. We're in this kind of world that we got to exclude people. You be right back. Okay, Freddie, we'll continue the party without you. Anyway, so we're still partying. It's Freddie's birthday. Woo, party! But he's leaving right now. but he'll be back. Don't worry. Joe's not with me today. Joe, I don't know where he's at. I heard a show. I was listening to a show. Very good show, by the way. We'll talk about that in a second, too. Great show, man. I was listening to it this morning. I think he was up late, so he's probably still sleeping. I think that's the case. I slept late, too, and I went to bed early, so I don't know, I don't know what happened, but a great show he did. He had found this great clip, or he made it himself. We'll see what he says, but either way, it was a great clip about the lighter gnomes. Lighter gnomes are awesome. That's the coolest thing I've ever heard in my life. Now I know. I mean, I always wondered how can you go around. You stole my lighter, and it's got to be under the couch, and you look under the couch, and it's not there, and because couches do eat things, and people do steal lighters. Couches eat lighters and TV remotes. So you're like, all right, but then you can't find it. Like I've lost like 3 this week, and I figured out why. I'm infested with lighter gnomes. I gotta see if he'll send me that clip, and I'll play it for you guys. Fucking awesome clip. He might keep it exclusive for him. If I was him, I probably would, because he can have that for himself. Not that I can't find it. I'm sure I could find it. I'm sure he got it on YouTube. You could tell it was a YouTube clip. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to pull back the curtain or anything, but I don't know. So back to this lady. The woman was told that at Planet Fitness by staff that, listen, lady, you just look too good, girl, to be working here. You got to go. And here's the thing about this. I understand where they're going with it, the gym. And I can kind of appreciate it, because they're listening to what the people want. They're listening to people go, I don't go to the gym. I don't like this gym. It's too intimidating. So they go, well, we'll help with that. We'll try to, someone said on the thing, I'm not going to play the thing, but there's a guy in there who said, he likes what they're doing. He likes the concept. They're still tweaking it. All right. So one lady got pissed off. Okay. But in a way, if you think about it, you go in there and you're trying to exercise because you don't think you look good enough, and someone goes, hey, you look too good to be here. I'm sorry. You either have to clothe yourself or leave. Well, I would be complimented. I'm like, thanks. You mean that everybody's complaining about my hot body? Okay, word. My job's done. I can go sit on the couch and eat potato chips. Stop getting all wound up. I mean, it's just all complaining. She's complaining. Go away. I ain't want to work out. Why can't I come out here and show off my money? And fat people are going, oh, God, look at her. I don't want her here. I can't work out with her here. And it's just like, oh, everybody calm down. And it's just crazy. It's crazy. Shut the fuck up. Why don't you? Jesus Christ. Stop complaining. I just feel like it's just part of that society where everybody gets a medal. Everybody's a winner. I've never been good at competition. Doesn't mean I don't like doing it. I don't mind. You got to get that kind of attitude. That it's okay to lose. I don't know, man. Whatever. We'll be back, continuing that story and Freddie's birthday after this. Remember to always stretch.
Stand up straight and look to the left. Look to the left. Look to the left. Now look to the right. Look to the right. Look to the right. Look to the right. Now look to the sky. Look to the sky. Look to the sky. Look to the sky. Now look to the ground. toes. Touch your toes with your left hand. Point to the right. To the right. To the right. With your right hand, point to the left. To the left. To the left. Put your left foot forward and lunge. Stretch it out. Stretch it out. Put your right foot forward and lunge. Stretch it out. Stretch it out. Put your left foot forward and lunge. Stretch it out. Stretch it out. Put your right foot forward and lunge. Stretch it out. Stretch it out. Reach back. Put your left foot in your hand and stretch it out. 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 Reach back. Put your right foot in your hand and stretch it out. 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 Sit on the floor with your back up straight. We're gonna stretch it out now, and it's gonna feel great. Put your legs straight out and touch your toes. Touch your toes. Touch your toes. Pull your left foot in and stretch to the right. Stretch it out. Stretch it out. Pull your right foot in and stretch to the left. Stretch it out. Stretch it out. Pull both legs in and stretch it out. Stretch it out. Stretch it out. Stand up straight and wiggle your head. Wiggle your head. Wiggle your head. Stand up straight and wiggle your arms. Wiggle your arms. Wiggle your arms. Stand up straight and wiggle your hips. Wiggle your hips. Wiggle your hips. Stand up straight and wiggle your legs. Wiggle your legs. Wiggle your legs.
The Witness Protection Program. I am your hobbyist, Billy Mulford, and we're talking about a woman who claims she was told she was too fit to be at Planet Fitness. Please put on a shirt or get the fuck out. She was told more than once. She was told twice. And while the first guy was giving her a T-shirt, another worker came up and said, told her the same thing, and she got aggravated and left. How do you feel about it? Let's talk about this. Got no way to call me unless you got a Skype, but hey, leave messages, put on a chat, do whatever you gotta do, Facebook me, whatever. We'll figure it out. That's what we're talking about today. We'll be in and out, up and down. It's Freddie's birthday also. So that's exciting. Nobody really that I would think anybody knows to share a birthday with besides Ferris Bueller. Matthew Broderick is his name. He's from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, back in the 80s or whatever. Gary Oldman, I don't know, he looks kind of familiar. Timothy Dalton, that sounds pretty famous, but he's behind on the list of let's see. He played James Bond. Everybody loves that guy. He played James Bond in the 1987 film. A lot of James Bond, so I get confused. So this Timothy Dalton played one of the James Bonds in 1987. The Living Daylights, and in the it's Joe.
Hi, buddy.
Hi, buddy. We're live on air.
Yeah, apparently Pimp Bader did some shows about Chris Top or something.
I don't know, man, but I heard a good show this morning, but I assume you did it last night.
What was it called? I Wanna Rock, Angry Bong Live?
Yeah. It was good.
Yeah.
Real good. I didn't get to hear it all, but I heard the awesome Lighter Gnomes. Heard you were talking. You did some good talking in the beginning, and you played the Lighter Gnomes clip. That was awesome. And of course, something I ain't heard in a while, some just Christoph stuff, which was hilarious.
It's not Kristoff stuff. It's Darth Vader stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry. Whatever. Who gives a fuck? That's not his real name anyway.
Yeah, fuck who he is.
Who cares?
Pervert cocksucker. Alright, maybe he's not a pervert. Maybe he's just a 40-some-year-old man.
Who likes 19-year-olds? What's wrong with that?
Who likes to hang around IMVU. Who likes to make ringtones. And such. And it just works out that he only dates 18, 19-year-old girls. It's not that he's attracted to them. It just works out that way. And I'm sure he really don't want them to call him Poppy.
Oh, of course not.
That was just acting. Sure, he really don't forcefully want to grab them by the face and jam his cock in their mouth or whatever he said there in that clip. I'm sure he really don't want to do that.
I'm gonna put.
I hope right now today.
Yeah.
I hope right now somewhere there's a 45-year-old man with a great big cock ramming it to his fucking teenage daughter.
Well, here's what I was gonna say about that. You know how they say I think she has daddy issues, right? Well, I think he has daughter issues. I'm not saying any more than that. That's all I'm gonna say. I think he has daughter issues. I think there's some unspoken issues with his daughter. And that's I'm just gonna leave it at that. If you fill in the blanks, that's your problem, not mine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think, well, I know this from conversations I had with him before we found out he was a pervert. His sister was killed in a car accident. His older sister, when she was a teenager. So perhaps,
It's sister issues?
yeah, he's trying to fill the void of his sister. I don't know. Because that was his reasons for being against marijuana, was when he was young. And I'm not making light of this in any way, so understand that, right? But I just...
Well, what do you mean? Somebody was high and on pot?
I remember him telling the story, and forgive me if the details are wrong, because it's not like it's my story, but his older sister, when he was a young teenager, 12, 13 years old, his older teenage sister was killed in a car accident with a guy that was stoned and drunk, I guess.
Right, and this is the problem with that. And listen, nothing about him or his sister or anything like that. Like, I'm really sorry that happened. But in the end, when they throw this out there about pot, it's never just pot. When they get in these horrible accidents, it's almost never just pot. It's drinking and pot, and then you just throw the pot in there. But they were also drinking, which how many times does it happen when they're just drinking? A lot, right? So, yeah, and pot stays in your system for a while. So she didn't have to, or that person didn't necessarily have to be high when they had that act. That's why that stuff ain't accurate. You can't say, oh yeah, there's a lot of accidents when you're under the influence of marijuana. Go look at the cases. No, because they always find alcohol in them, and weed stays in your system for 6 months. So she could have had or him, whoever was the driver may have never they might not have smoked for a week, a couple of days. They certainly might not have been high that particular second when the accident was caused. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, and I understand, people get like that, right away. It's,
But to get back to what we were talking about, perhaps he has, some desire to replace his long-lost sister or something, and that's why he's attracted to girls in that age group. Or he's just a sick fuck. Either way, he needs counseling.
Who cares about the reason? We all know there's something going on in his head. That's not right.
I don't care about the result. He needs somebody to visit him and give him the old
But you brought up a sore subject. I don't want to get off of this right now. I'm still upset about the whole people going, oh yeah, you smoke. You know, yeah. All right, you can go. Oh, they were high. They had alcohol and weed in their system. Weed's bad. I'm against it because my sister, you know, or whoever, my mom died in a car accident. And that person was high and drunk. I'm very aggravated right now because here's the thing, and this is how silly it is.
Preach it, Bobby.
Yeah, because this is how silly it is. My grandmother, right? We're an entire generation. We will not get in we really do not like getting in red cars, use red lighters, do anything with red. We hate red. You know why we hate red? Because my grandmother's daughter, you know, was running from the cops in a red Corvette and got killed. All right?
Well, it was obviously the color red's fault.
It's the color red's fault. We all hate cops. Like, it's everybody's fault, but
Oh my God, you guys must fucking despise Mounties.
we do. Like, it's ridiculous.
Holy fuck. Mounties come showing up with their red uniform on. You guys are just fucking losing.
Yeah, man. Like, we're like bulls when we see red. It's crazy. Nobody likes cops. Oh, you killed my grandmother, you piece of shit. No, none of that has anything to do with the fact that, first off, she was speeding. She was in a high-speed pursuit. So accidents happen. It's not because she was in a red fucking car. Red didn't do it. The cops didn't do it. They're doing their job. It's ridiculous to blame. See where I'm getting at? You can't blame. Where's your common sense? Oh, my head hurts now.
Bobby's head hurts. Are you guys fucking happy?
Are you happy now?
It's not easy to make Bobby's head hurt.
No.
Fuck. I hate when this happens.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. It's a party, buddy.
I'm fucking pissed right now, Bobby. Just give me a minute.
We're having a party. You can't be pissed. What are you pissed about?
I'm pissed about this whole fucking situation. Just give me a second to calm down.
All right. Let me know.
Trying.
It's Freddie's birthday. Does that make you feel better?
Happy birthday, Freddie.
Happy birthday, Freddie. I don't know if he's back, but it was his birthday. We're celebrating his birthday.
Freddie Fingerbang.
Freddie Fingerbang. And he shares a birthday with Timothy Dalton. Do you know who that is? Joe?
Wow.
I didn't.
Timothy Dalton. I know who that is.
I didn't know who that was.
He's Mr. and Mrs. Dalton's boy.
That's a good one. He apparently, which I'm like, I knew that sounded familiar, but apparently he played James Bond in 1987.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
He was in A View to a Kill.
Yeah.
Duran did the soundtrack.
Was he?
Horrible. It was horrible.
He wasn't. So he wasn't one of the better James Bonds.
No, it was horrible.
Huh. Interesting. Because you know how they have like a James Bond, a Batman, a Superman. Who was the best? We all know who the best Superman was. Batman, I forget what they argued. Most people say.
Yeah, but the difference between James Bond is James Bond is just the name of an agent. It's not the actual man's name. So it's like, you know what I mean? So they're kind of like, they can keep changing them out because that's just the agent's name.
Well, it's the same thing with the superheroes. That's why they can do it with.
No, like it's supposed to be all supposed to be the same guy. You're just supposed to forget about the other guy.
Oh, you're not. You don't have. You're saying.
James Bond series. Back in the '60s, it was one James Bond, but as time goes on, that guy retires and they hire another agent. He just goes by James Bond.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, see, that's the difference.
Oh, well, that's pretty cool though. I like that.
Whereas you're just supposed to forget about the other Batmans and just believe that this is the guy.
Well, it's harder with Superman because Superman doesn't wear a mask.
Let's face it, they haven't made a good fucking Superman movie yet.
No, and they're still trying, and it's just not working out for them. I didn't even, and I you know me, I'm pretty movie friendly. Like, it doesn't take much to keep me occupied and make me happy when it comes to movies, and it just, I liked it. The last one they did was okay.
But still, like the
still,
ones that they made back in, when I was a kid were all right, but the graphics was horrible. Like, they just remade those with the modern graphics. They would be better than the crap they fucking put out.
I feel like
I got one there that they made a few years ago where they were all out in the middle of the ocean on that big fucking thing, and he fell in the water, and then what the fuck is going on? All that water falling on the plane, but it don't lose its momentum, and just like, wow.
I feel like I don't know, man. If like King Kong, they redid that really well, and the fact
they did redo King Kong well.
They pretty much stuck, because what my dad says, because it was black and white, so I don't even barely remember. I haven't seen a black and white movie in a long time, so
they stuck to the story good.
That's what they said. Yeah, he said
they just made it modern.
Right, and that's what you're saying they should do with Superman. I kind of agree. I think.
But if you go back and watch the first King Kong back in the black and white, like, it looks cheesy today, but you got to understand for when it was being made, it's awesome. It's watchable. I can watch it today. I still can, because the story's pretty good.
I can't watch the original, because I can't watch that fucking clay gorilla go. It just drives me nuts.
It's awesome. The one from the fucking 70s that they made, I can't watch that. That's fucking just bad. It's bad. It's bad. But then the one that they made with Jack Black in it, that was fucking like, wow.
That was awesome.
The movie they made with Jack Black in it, that's what that guy back in the 30s envisioned. That's what he was trying to do, which is the best of his ability.
Right, he just didn't have the technology for that.
He just didn't have the fucking shit to do it. But he tried his best, man. He really did. Like, that was fucking, like, when that fucking King Kong wrestles.
Now, that part was when King Kong wrestles, that's my favorite fight scene ever.
Yes. When he grabs that, because I hate snakes. When he grabs that snake and fucking breaks its fucking jaws.
No, that was two dinosaurs. Well, he does it to that one fucked up thing, but he breaks the jaw, and remember he plays with he flaps the jaws up, he starts playing with it. Like making them talk and shit. He fucks them two dinosaurs up. That's the best.
There's the new one, but in the original one, it's a snake.
Oh, okay, that's what you're saying. I'm sorry, but yeah, in the new one, because
I'm not sure now. Fuck, you got me doubting myself.
Well, I don't know, because the original I remember bits and parts of it. I haven't seen it since I've been an adult. I watched it when I was little, so I don't remember. My dad saying it was pretty, like, the storyline was pretty dead on, like everything that happened in that movie happened in the original. You know what I mean? So, but I don't know. I feel like they added stuff. They still added a little bit of stuff, but they stuck with the story.
They added more visual because it was easy to do. Like in the original, you don't see them going out on the poles out amongst the rocks. You know what I mean? Like, that was awesome.
Well, how about in the end where they're in which I like too, the sentimental part of it. I love the fighting, the sentimental part where he's playing in the snow with her. And that's the only thing I feel like they didn't do in the original. Because in the original, she didn't really like him, right?
Yeah, they made friends. Yeah, she's seen in the original. It's the same thing that she sees that he's. Yeah, sort of. Yeah. Because
I just remember, like, him grabbing and say, "Come on, bitch," and then, you're coming with me, and she's just screaming at the top of her lungs, and she ain't trying to save him at all. She just hopes somebody would come get her, and he climbs up with her on the tower there, you know.
Yeah, well, when he comes and grabs her, he's not trying to save her. Like, he's trying to fucking grab her because he's acting like a fucking ape. But when they're in the jungle and stuff, like, he protects her, and fucking she sees that he's not just like a beastly animal. That there's thought, and you know what I mean. So it's the whole fucking Beauty and the Beast thing.
Yeah. Hold on, I don't know what this is. This could be important. Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Oh my God, the kid was late again today.
You know what I do now? You guys get them calls there where they tell you already want to cruise?
No, I don't know. We don't answer them.
Well, we get these calls here. Everybody gets them, and then you get like this ship horn in your ear. It goes like, "Congratulations, you have already won an all-expense-paid cruise." And you stay on the line and you fill out a survey, and then they put you through. And the catch is that you win a cruise from like fucking Miami to the Bahamas, but you got to get yourself to Miami and you got to stay in their hotel and fucking yada yada yada, right?
Right.
Ends up costing you about $5 fucking grand to get a fucking 2-day boat trip. And so what I do is I stay on the line and I get them to I answer the 4 or 5 questions in the survey, and then they register me. And then when they call back, next time they call, I'm going to record it. When they call back, I go through the whole thing and get them to tell me all about the cruise. And then I start, the girl last night, I said, so, there ain't no easy way to talk about this. And, so I'm going to come right out and say it. And she had a strong accent. I said, will there be only white people on our cruise?
Oh!
And she was all, excuse me, sir? And I said, you know, like, on our cruise, there'll just be white people there, right? And she was thrown back by it. She was all like, well, no, actually, sir, we have all kinds of different people travel with us. And so there'd be no way. And I said, oh, well, yeah. Is there any way you can put me and my girlfriend on the one that just has white people? and she was trying to stay fucking nice, but you could tell she was getting fucking put out, right?
Right.
So this went on for about another fucking minute or so, like the whole fucking her trying to be and kept going with the fucking white thing. And then at the end of it, I said, I just want you to know something, that it drives me crazy that you guys keep calling me at fucking home. And I'm not racist at all, but every time you call here, I'm going to fuck yous around. And I can phone up. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, and that shit where you take them off the fucking list, you can take them off the list, it never works.
Yeah, you keep fucking tying their time up on purpose, fucking them around. I bet you they got a list.
Yeah, then you'll get put on the list.
Yeah, because I know how them call centers work. I've never worked in one where you call out and harass people like that. I've always worked inbound, but I can guarantee you they're all the same. That they want you doing your call in X amount of time, right? So if you're always tying up their fucking callers for fucking as much time as you can with just absolute foolishness, then they're gonna make sure that they're not calling your fucking number. And you get gold. I'm gonna record it. I'm gonna get some gold.
Yeah, if you would have recorded that, would have been gold, man. That bit. She getting all comfortable.
Remember that one I had where I was talking to the guy, and then I would say, just hold on a minute, okay? Like, would you shut up?
Yeah, but that's my everyday life, so.
And then I come back, and you can tell he wanted to laugh. I was like, okay, man, and then I'd be right, come. I was pretty good at those, actually.
Yeah, we gotta bring them back next year, or do some while I'm gone.
I should do a bunch while you're gone, me and Doc. Do a bunch of production while you're gone.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do a lot of that when I have time. I don't really have time to be getting online, but I might have time to throw some stuff together, and then I just gotta try to save it. That's the hard part.
I got a guy here from town. He's fucking hate it too. He's fucking really smart, but he's fucking whacked right out of her. He's hated like I am, just in different ways. I was talking to him, and he's interested in coming on and doing like our sciencey stuff.
Ooh, nice.
I told him he'd be the mathema scientist. Fuck is a mathema scientist? I said, it's sort of hard to explain.
That's what he said. What the fuck's a mathema scientist?
It's what we use to cipher things.
Yeah, a math scientist, a scientist-matician.
Is an expert cipherer.
Yeah. You figure shit out.
Yeah, ciphering. Give them shit, they cipher it and shit. They do ciphering and fucking they come up with fucking solutions. The math scientist is a master at ciphering and solutions.
Story of the day, too, Joe. I'd like to hear your comments on this. Woman. Oh shit! What the hell's this? That's wrong.
I don't know, Bobby. I can't see it. You'll have to ask me.
No. I was trying to. I
Interesting.
fucked something up. Anyway, woman claims she was told she's too fit for Planet Fitness.
Well, see, what it is Planet Fitness is probably one of them gyms that's for fucking fat ladies to go in and try to lose it like curves. And this lady probably makes them all feel bad about themselves.
Yeah, that's what they're trying. They're trying to gear on because you hear a lot of people complain. I don't go to the gym because it's too intimidating for me to see these buff dudes and these hot chicks all work out, and I'm just fat slob. And
Well, it's true, but because here's the thing about that is most people that have weight issues have fucking self-esteem issues as well. So it's not easy for them to fucking go into that environment where there's, the people that they're fucking self-conscious of anyway. They're all in their exercise clothes fucking showing them up.
But the problem is with these places is they're not going to just gear it towards heavy people. They still want their cake and eat it too. So what are they going to do when these people? What if the gym works for them and they get hot? And what, they gotta go? They were a loyal customer for 5 years, got in shape, and then now they gotta leave?
Well, let's face it, there's some people that are never gonna be like fucking hot, no matter how much, they're just not gonna have that type of dedication at the gym. Like, cause it takes a dedicated life to have a six-pack. It's not just as simple as going to the gym and working out for an hour and then going home and doing whatever. Like, you gotta watch what you eat, and you gotta exercise like hours a day, and fuck it, you know what I mean? And everybody's not gonna adopt that lifestyle, but to go for an hour a day and to just exercise is I think what these people are looking for is a place where like bigger people can go and not feel like they're being, outdone by the prom king and queen.
Right. And and the only reason why this lady complained, because the first guy came up to her and said, "Look, can you put on a shirt?" She had this tight thing on, a black lady.
The guy said it to her?
The
guy told her to put more clothes on because
Well,
she's too hot?
the guy he works there. They have people go there and monitor this because there's people complain. So he says, "Ma'am, people are complaining. They're intimidated by your hot body." Basically, is what he said to her. And can you please put on a free complimentary T-shirt? She says, "Fine, whatever." So he goes to get it. Here's where they had the problem. The problem was, I guess a lot of people were complaining because another guy came up to her while the other guy was getting the T-shirt, said something to her again, and she got mad and left and reported it to the news. So.
Yeah, it seems like she just wants to tell the news, "Hey, they told me I'm too hot to be there. Look at me."
Oh, you could tell she was smiling and she was giggling and she thought it was great. But at the same time, I'm too hot to be here. But
calories and cock, girls.
for someone who made a complaint, she sure didn't seem too angry about it. She probably was angry at the time. I think I would have got a little mad, but let's face it. No one likes to, when you go somewhere, no one likes to be told you got to go. That's upsetting.
I'll tell you what's upsetting, Bobby. Between the year 2000 and 2010 in the United States, there were 105,654 unjustified homicides using firearms. And in that same time frame, there were 10 cases of person voter fraud. And guess what? Now you gotta fucking have ID to register to vote, and you don't gotta buy a gun. Tell me where the fucking sense is in that.
you need an ID to buy a gun? What state's this in? Not my state.
Don't need a fucking. You go look at the fucking what you got to do now to vote. In some states you don't even have to have a fucking photo ID at fucking gun shows and stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, it depends on where you go. Like I said, you can't do that here. But there's a lot of states that you can go to any Walmart or Kmart or Jamesway or whatever and get a gun.
It's crazy.
You're not getting they don't have behind the counter. They don't have M16s though. Shotguns and stuff like that. In the hunting section, Joe. In the hunting section.
Well, you would find your M16s down in the government fucking overthrow section, wouldn't you?
I don't know, but all I do know is you certainly should.
Militia.
You can't buy cigarettes with an ID. You can't get a fucking phone without an ID. You can't do. That's why I got an ID. You can't do nothing without it. Even though I don't drive, so I don't need a license. I need an ID for every fucking thing. You're telling me I don't need an ID to go get a gun?
At a gun show, yeah.
At a gun show.
Down at you find the M16s at Walmart down in the government overthrow and anarchist section.
Oh, there's a good parody. We're all armed now at the gun show. Right?
That is true.
That's a good parody. I'll work on that. At the gun show.
All stars now in the dope show.
Right. See, you got it right away. That's the one.
There's lots of pretty ones.
There's lots of sexy guns. You're gonna make you die. Right?
Yeah.
And I can do the shotgun sound effects and shit, and M16s, all through the whole song. Oh, it's a great production. Sounds good.
Oh, I like this saying. Listen to this. People were created to be loved. Things were created to be used. The reason the world is in chaos is because things are being loved and people are being used. It's pretty deep. It's pretty deep, eh? Did you hear my Canadian bit I was doing, Bobby? Was that last night in that show when I was talking like the Canadian?
I don't know. I don't know if I heard it. I turned it off to talk to you.
Oh.
Or whatever. I turned it off to do a show. I turned it off when I turned on Skype because I figured you'd come right on. But you didn't. You never showed up. Son of a bitch.
What, yesterday?
Yeah.
You never come back?
No, not yesterday. This morning.
Oh, I had to drive a friend to the fucking airport, Bobby.
Oh.
Where the fuck's Debbie at, that bitch?
Debbie! You want to hear
Oh
something?
my god, just a sec, Bobby, just a sec. I think I got another job interview.
Ooh.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Party! Are you gonna call them? I guess, should I go to a break?
Oh, alright.
Huh? I'm confused.
The names of the DJs on these particular programs have been changed to protect the stupid, and is loosely based on a sort of, kind of, but not really true story about people who may or may not exist. Thank you, and stay safe, Spreakers. Last time, on the Witness Protection Program.
Big money!
Big money, no whammies.
Yeah, absolutely. Welcome to the Witness Protection Program. I am your hobbyist, Billy Mofford, and with me is the infamous Pimp Vader. Or Pimp Vader is next to Joe. I don't know. I get confused which way he goes with it.
Shut up, Bobby. It's, me, Angry Bob.
There you go.
And Vader's
Bader. I missed you so much.
Yeah, he knows that's not true.
That is. I look at him in his black suit. I just get turned on. You never know what's under that thing. You know what I mean? That's the exciting part.
Big fucking cock.
And now, your two #1 hobbyists, Billy Mulford and Angry Bong.
They say good things come to those who are waiting. I wonder if it's true for internet dating. Here's a little song, maybe you can sing along. I'd like to call it my internet dating song. I met John, he turned me on. He had a wife, so I moved on. Then I met Dan, all golden tan. He turned out to be a ladies' man. I met Malik with the hot physique, but I found out he was a Star Trek geek. Then there's Gerard, and it wasn't hard to learn I was key to his green card. Oh, I hate the internet. One good date I've yet to get. Here I am alone and waiting, making a go of this internet dating. When will love come knocking on my door? When will I find what I'm looking for? Hoping to find my own Prince Charming, tall and handsome and so disarming. Match.com, eHarmony, plenty of fish out in the sea. I'm always fooled by a pleasant smile, 'cause in real life they're not the profile. But I press on with my hopes high, longing for that perfect guy. Seems each time it's crash and burn. You'd think by now I would have learned. Oh, I hate the internet. Seems like such a long shot bet. Can't believe a word they're saying or the pictures they're displaying. Will I ever find my match with so many men to catch? I just want my own Prince Charming, tall and handsome but not alarming. I met Trey and I hate to say he only wanted to go all the way. And there was Joe, well wouldn't you know, he was a star in gay porno. Then I met Tom who was the bomb. Never would guess he still lived with Mom. And I met Pete who seemed really neat. Not so much. I hit delete. Then one day my computer crashed. It was destined for the trash. I gave a call as one last try. A house call from a computer guy. He stood there smiling at my door. He was no other I'd seen before. Tall and handsome and oh so strapping. A package deal and that wasn't lacking. Oh, I love the internet. It's ironic how we met. I'm no longer alone and waiting, wasting time with online dating. Finally love came knocking on my door. Finally found what I'm looking for. Finally found my own Prince Charming, tall and handsome and so disarming. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
2 months after meeting him on the internet, you moved him in. Was he paying rent?
No.
That's a good deal.
He broke up with me in February of this year.
You're a bigger fool than I thought you were. I know a lot of guys who want that deal.
Real cases before a real judge. Now, enter the courtroom of Judge Mathis. Plaintiff Sarah Kay met the defendant online, and she claims 2 months after they started dating, she moved him in. Soon after, Sarah claims she realized he wasn't working and instead played video games all day. She's suing her ex for a credit card bill. Defendant Michael Ryan says a month after he moved in with Sarah, they started sleeping in separate rooms and stopped having sex. Michael claims he felt more like Sarah's roommate than her boyfriend, so he broke up with her. He's countersuing for unreturned property.
Start with you.
Okay. So I met Michael in December of 2011 on a dating website. He seemed very friendly, and so we met up for coffee. Michael seemed very funny and lighthearted, so we got along really well at first. He even seemed really open. He told me about him not drinking, that he led me to believe he had a long term of sobriety. Being that my family is also recovering, I knew a lot about the program and about recovering individuals. After he moved in, about 2 months of dating.
2 months after meeting him, you moved him in.
Yes. Michael.
2 months after meeting him on the internet, you moved him in.
Yes. Michael was very convinced that I had a roommate who couldn't pay her rent.
That was the website name, movein.com.
Must have been. Must have been. Go ahead.
So Michael moved in after encouraging me to kick another roommate out and essentially offering to help with that situation. So he moved in under the pretense that he would be helpful. After a few months, I realized that this is a huge mistake that I made on my part.
How so?
I realized that Michael really wasn't working on any type of recovery of any program of any sort. Michael did not have a regular job.
You didn't know that before you moved him in?
I was not aware that he wasn't working at all. I thought that he was working many hours in the morning a day.
Where?
From home, selling ink and toner as a middleman type business through the suppliers and the companies.
So when he moved in, he obviously brought in a bunch of equipment.
Brought in a laptop and a printer, sir.
Okay, go ahead, ma'am.
So after moving in, I realized that things aren't exactly the way I thought they were. I made a misjudgment. Michael seemed very lazy. He slept in late, which really threw my schedule off. He stayed up very late playing video games into, like, we're talking the 2 and 3 o'clock hour of the morning. So after a few months, we really started to argue, and we had very different ideas of what a routine and schedule should look like.
Was he paying rent?
No.
Had you asked him to?
No, I asked that he help with the bills and buy groceries.
That's it?
Yes.
That's a good deal. You got any more of those deals going around? Go ahead. How a man move in with you and don't have to pay rent, huh? Go ahead.
Okay, so things got really bad. Michael and I broke up. He broke up with me in February of this year.
You're bigger fool than I thought you were. Go ahead. Go ahead. I know a lot of guys that want that deal. Yes, ma'am. What did he tell you he was breaking up for?
We had a difference of opinion on our lifestyles, so.
Tell me.
Michael didn't agree with how much I spent time away from the home. Pretty much, I work out quite a bit. I'm gone for work, and I'm out.
You were
quite
never
a bit.
home?
Never home, never.
That's why he had to play video games all the time. And you were never there. Let me hear from you, sir.
It was pole dancing. It was all pole dancing.
Who?
Her.
I'm
Not
sorry,
me.
Your Honor. This has nothing to really do with this lawsuit in general. It was fitness. I go to fitness classes where I hula hoop, and I happen to do some pole.
Okay, it's not a strip club, right?
No.
No. But after the pole dancing was the exercise swing in the living room. You know, right where I slept, because we no longer slept in the.
Quiet, let him finish.
We slept in separate rooms. I slept in the living room.
So she wasn't your girlfriend?
I basically felt like a roommate the whole time. You know, I couldn't live up to her standards.
Why did you all sleep in separate rooms?
It just wasn't attractive anymore.
When you moved in together, you all were sleeping in the same room?
For about a month.
He was up all night. That's why we didn't sleep in the same room. I couldn't handle the noise.
Right. And you were working out. Go ahead.
I was taking care of my grandmother and get a call from my mom about Facebook pictures that were posted of her in spandex on a pole. And I didn't think it was really, you know, I didn't want to be associated with that.
Well, was she in an exercise class in those pictures?
You can't really tell. It's just on a pole.
Go ahead, ma'am. What do you want to tell me you're suing him for with these credit card bills?
Okay. Your Honor, I made an agreement with Michael that he could use my credit card every month to make purchases for his at-home business, and then when he got paid by his customers, he was to pay the card in full every month.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the card was never paid back down. I gave it to him with a zero balance, and when he left, the card had a balance.
Did he
of
ever pay you anything?
He did make minimum payments.
How much? Minimal?
Minimal payments mostly.
Sir, what do you say to this?
There were payments that were much larger than minimum.
Okay.
The card was actually handed to me on my couch, and she specifically said, "Stop stressing out. Use this for the business." That was it. We talked about it later, and, you know, I was just making payments here and there, you know, every month. I'm sorry?
Why were you making
To appease her. Try and make her happy.
Don't go away. More of Judge Mathis is coming up.
You don't think you owed money for the credit card that you used for your personal benefit?
While I was there, yeah.
Okay, so are there some charges that weren't for you that are on the credit card that she's suing you for?
Yeah.
Okay, you have the bill?
I do have the most current statement, Your Honor.
And you're saying all of them are his?
The only charge that's on the credit card that is myself was a Mary Kay charge, and I paid it in full the same month.
Yeah, I don't see the actual charges, ma'am. And now you're telling me there was something on the card that you charged. That a minute ago you told me they were all his charges.
I paid mine in full that same as soon as it hit the account.
No, but you said they were all his charges. You didn't say I paid mine in full when they hit the account.
Okay, I misspoke then. I'm sorry.
Including a vacation.
Ma'am, is there a vacation on here?
There may be charges from a vacation in which he took me on. It was his choice.
He didn't work. You knew he didn't work by then.
Even without the vacation, Your Honor, it's still over $5,000.
And the swing.
Buffalo Wild Wings. Whose traffic court tickets?
His.
Sir?
What's the amount?
L.A. Superior Court.
Oh, yeah, that's me.
$400.
Yeah.
Mary Kay, $240. Royal Imaging. Whose were those?
That's the vendor that I use the card for.
Royal Imaging, Royal Imaging, Royal Imaging, Royal Imaging. All right. Your counterclaim, sir, $1,600 is for what?
Property.
How does she owe you for that?
She never responded to let me pick it up after I'd moved my belongings out.
And what would she say?
I'm in a meeting.
Pardon me?
She would say I'm in a meeting. She was busy. We'll talk about it later. You know,
ma'am?
He did text me during a meeting in which I was at work, and I told him he needed to make another time for it. Like, I was busy. He knew he was texting me during work hours.
That was about the fourth text.
It was only once?
I don't recall how many times he ever texted me, but he never made arrangements and gave me a time that he wanted to come and pick up his stuff. He's welcome to come get it tonight.
I offered to have somebody else pick it up.
You only recall him asking one time to come and get his things?
One time I remember him specifically directing it towards me for his stuff.
All right, I don't believe that. I don't believe this man only asked you one time for his things. And what items are there, sir?
Television, Nintendo gaming system.
Now you know he asked you more than once for that for the video games, Doctor.
Your Honor, he did
That's
take
his
the
life,
Xbox.
by your own admission. That's his whole life.
He did take his Xbox with him, sir.
Oh, yeah.
He happily took that Xbox. I promise
I
you
took the
that.
Xbox. I play the Xbox more.
Let me have your list, sir.
It was very similar to the last roommate of her keeping
television. You have his television, ma'am?
Yes, I do. He
Why did
left it, and I haven't even moved it because I don't want to damage it.
Where is it?
It's in an office.
Where did you leave it?
In the office.
Had she asked for her credit card payments during this time?
After we had broken up, I was still making the payments.
Why?
Because she would text me with a minimum payment, and I would go make the payment.
And you knew you owed $5,000 for the plaintiff. He's finally admitting that he owes for the credit card. However, ma'am, I also think that you owe him for that property. So I'll give you 30 days, ma'am, to give him his property. If he doesn't get his property in 30 days, then you'll be ordered to pay in the alternate. $1,600 that he's suing you for. In the meantime, $5,000 for the plaintiff. Have a good day.
The Witness Protection Program and or Top Secret Sound. Two radio shows that are so underground that even the government don't know anything about it, or do they?
FBI to DEA, testing on Houston Command. How do you read this? This is Houston DEA. I read you loud and clear on command. 10-4.
Tune in to find out, only on Spreaker.com.
Hello, my name is Debbie. This is my first attempt, at a eHarmony video. This is my first time at online dating, so I'm nervous, but I'm excited at the same time. So I'm just gonna start talking about what I like and hope I get some replies. So I am a recent MBA grad from Villanova. I love cats. Sorry, I'm getting emotional. I love cats. I love every kind of cat. Sorry, I really love cats, and I just want to hug all of them, but I can't, because that's crazy. I can't hug every cat, but I just want to. I want to. I'm sorry. I get, anytime I hear cat, I love cats. Promised myself I wouldn't cry. So anyway, I am a cat lover, and I love to run. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about cats again. I think about how many don't have a home, and how I should have them, and how cute they are, and their ears, and the whiskers, and the nose. I just love them, and I want them, and I want them in a basket, and I want little bow ties. I want them to be on a rainbow and just in my bed, and I just want a house full of them, and I just want to still roll around. I can't. This is my first attempt at a eHarmony video. I'm nervous, but I'm excited at the same time. So I'm just gonna start talking about what I like. I love cats. I love every kind of cat. I just wanna hug all of them, but I can't hug every cat. Can't hug every cat. So anyway, I am a cat lover and I love to run. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about cats again. I really love cats. I'm thinking about cats again and again and again and again and again. I think about how many don't have a home and how I should have them. I think about how cute they are and how their ears and the whiskers and the nose. I just love them, and I want them, and I want them in a basket, and I want little bow ties. I just love them, and I want them to be on a rainbow, and in my bed, and I just want us to roll around, round. Sorry, I'm getting emotional. I love cats, I love every kind of cat. I just want to hug all of them, but I can't hug every cat. Can't hug every cat. So anyway, I am a cat lover and I love to run. I'm sorry I'm being about cats again. I really love cats, but I can't hug every cat. Can't hug every cat. Can't hug every cat.
Okay, we're back.
Awesome.
And that was an online dating little quick podcast I made yesterday. I just threw some shit together. You listened to it, right?
Even though you didn't have time for me.
No, because I was just cleaning up and stuff, and I just had those clips. So that was the clips.
I know.
That's the clips I had up that we were going to talk about. I had a top 10 list and everything, but instead I just threw the clips together and played it. That way I can get it.
You don't owe me a fucking explanation, buddy.
Oh, I'm just saying. Oh, happy birthday, Freddie!
Happy birthday, Fred.
We're celebrating Freddie's birthday today, and also James Bond's birthday. Right.
I watched me a fucking James Bond movie.
Gordon Joe is not one of the best James Bonds out there.
No, but I've seen them all. I used to see back when I was a kid, before the VCRs and stuff come out. They used to put good movies on TV, like on fucking the weekends and stuff.
Right.
And the James Bond movies were fucking, when they would play those, it was fucking legendary. Like everybody would be fucking, we'd be running around the neighborhood playing guns and everything, right?
I remember being a kid and seeing Octopussy on the TV and just watch the whole movie waiting for a booby or something.
Wanted to get one of them cast iron hats for singing people with.
I swore there would be some kind of sex in it, and there never was.
That was my favorite type of, that was my favorite Beverly Hillbillies, is the one where Jethro wanted to be the double-aught spot. Wanted to get one of them cast iron hats for singing people with. Did you ever see the one there with, I think it's Goldfinger, where they got the Chinese guy and he's got the hat and he throws it at people and he cut their head off?
Yeah.
Well, that's what Jethro wanted, one of them cast iron hats for singing people with. I love that show. But you could start getting clips from the Hillbillies and playing it every once in a while. Everybody likes that show. I might get me a pair of Decepticon pants.
What the fuck?
What?
What are you looking at?
I'm shopping, Bob.
You crack me up with that. Like, you do this, and you do this on air, off air, it doesn't matter. You'll be looking at shit, and you'll just say shit. You gotta understand how it sounds to me. I don't know what you're looking at. And you just go, oh, I'd like to have some just Decepticon pants. I'm like, what the fuck?
I don't like you now.
I think it's awesome. I like it. I don't know. I'm not judging. Holy cow, buddy. So you would think in that 20 minutes I would have figured out what else we're gonna do.
Yeah, I noticed you didn't fucking.
Well, I was getting dressed and you know, getting ready to start my day, and I gotta get ready. The boss keeps reminding me on Facebook that, you know, me and everybody, not just me, he's not sending me personal messages saying, get ready, Speedy, no, but everything he posts up is about how it's almost time to go, and I'm excited, and also, I don't know where I'm at with it. Like, I'm excited, and I can't wait. I want to get back to work out there and get my body moving. It's been stiff all winter. I'm excited for that part, and then also, but I also know how my bones feel when it's all done. I go home, and I'm like crawling up the steps. Thank God I don't live in that apartment anymore. I hated that. Ugh. But in the apartment, we lived in the upstairs apartment, and after a big teardown setup, man, come home 10 o'clock in the morning and trying to get up them fucking stairs was hell.
Oh my God, it's a skeleton witch thong. That's what I need.
Skeleton much Scott Thong. This coffee's good. So, I mean, we were talking about, I did want to, and I'd like to do, since we played the clip, the online dating thing. We can switch gears and talk to that about that, because I kind of wanted to talk to you about it. And then I don't know, I was in a weird mood yesterday. I didn't feel like doing a show. Wasn't feeling very radio friendly yesterday.
I noticed.
Yeah, it was weird. Like, and it just got worse. Like, I was so, I don't know what the hell was wrong with me. I was just so depressed. And it wasn't like I was sitting there having a pity party or anything. Like, I got a pretty good life, but I don't know. I wasn't in a good mood. I was just like, you know. I don't know. I felt okay physically, I guess. I just didn't. I don't know, man. I feel like I was feeling like, you know, that's why I want to clean, because I always feel better. I feel like you got to fix yourself externally before you can work internally, you know? Get the house all smelling good, open up the windows, mops.
Well, I wanna get this place cleaned up too in the spring. Get the windows opened up.
Yeah. I want to do some spring cleaning. It's just a shame though. I can start it, but
dog and cat smell of it.
It's you know, we got animals now, and you know.
Birds.
Yeah, it's just gross. You know, between the kids and animals, they're just gross creatures.
Well, the good thing about having a dog around, dogs help clean up the crumbs from the kids.
Yeah.
I noticed that.
Oh yeah, they'll leave their plates and he'll just lick them. And it's funny to watch them too, because they'll lick the plate and they're like paper plates, because I'm tired of the damn regular plates. So I'm like, we'll just keep the paper plates stocked so to use them. They can just throw them away. They can't even do that. They just leave them out. And then the dog, he's licking it, and it's like going all around the house, and he's following the plate, licking it. And then if you don't take it from him, he chews it up. You know, because he's a puppy. So, but internet dating, what do you think about that, Joe?
Well, it's I've had some interesting fucking adventures because of it. I like internet dating.
What got me started on that, now I'm probably going to pronounce it wrong because I don't have anything up, so I know, but I think it's Tinker, or what the hell was it? I think it's Tinker. It's the newest. I've seen it on the news now. I don't think it's Tinker because I'm trying to type it in here. It's just saying Tinkerbell. What the fuck is it called? You never hear about it?
I got no idea what you're talking about.
Tinker, Tinkle, something like that.
What? Fuck Twitter?
No. It's a new dating site out.
I got no idea.
And
I've got the love of my life in my life.
I have a feeling I'm saying it wrong, but it's something like that. And then you swipe to the left, you swipe to the right. Swipe to the left if you don't like them. You swipe to the right if you do. Yeah. So do you remember?
It's for phones. It's for.
Yeah, it's an app for your cell phone.
I don't know what it's called, but you go through it and you click like yes and negative no, and then if somebody clicks like on you get to see all your matches.
Right, and then you get matches that way. And you know, it's a buzz, so it got me thinking. Every time I looked at something that would come up, so I started to figure, all right, let's talk about online dating. You know what I mean? The good, bad, the ugly about it. You know, everything about it. Untraditional, perhaps, yes, but for this time and day, I mean, it works, I guess. You got to be careful though, because you get the creeps that way, stalkers, you know, killers, you know, molesters and friggin' murderers, you know, the serial killers. Got to be their favorite site, you know.
Online radio house that make ringtones.
I bet you that dude's on Tinker, whatever it's called. Huh? He's on there. Swiping everybody over fucking 19. Swiping So everybody to the left, that's over 19. Everybody to the right, that's 1918, fresh on the adult market. He's fucking got them all on his list. like. That's what you got to be careful about, though. And believe it or not, though, Joe, there's more dangerous people out there than that guy, radio host. There's the killers, you know, the serial killers, who thrive on been thriving since the internet came out, you know, since Facebook and all these things. They do really good with this shit because, you know.
I watched a guy was like, say, I forget where he was, but say he's like at the Atlantic City boardwalk, and when you have people like get on their phone and they'll go like, you know, Robert Moore, and then it'll go at fucking Atlantic City boardwalk, just like you're letting people know you're there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's a way that they search that. Like, you can search the boardwalk, and it'll show you everybody that's been there when they post it. And then you can click on those names and see, like, fucking who they are, finding information out about them. And he was going up to people and approaching them and talking to them like he knew them, and just blowing them away. And then he was explaining to them how he fucking did it. And he was doing it in, like, minutes. Like, fucking...
Yeah, and it creeps you out, knowing.
Yeah.
Knowing that, so it's good that guy's he's doing it for you know, to let everybody know, right? For awareness, knowledge, whatever that's called, but awareness basically, right? Yeah, we were talking about this guy before. Yeah, well, good for him because he needs to shine a light on it, and there's got to be ways. I wonder how easy it is to find me. I'm sure it's pretty easy.
Well, that's basically what some of these guys around do that are around Spreaker, I guess. They dox you or whatever. I'm not exactly 100% sure what doxing is, but they basically we basically are fucking put all of our information out there somewhere, and they basically compile it all together and nail it to you. Right?
That's why I'm into the new thing where I like to hide. Just got to be careful.
Yeah, but there is no hiding because they look for you in ways that we don't even know about.
Well, all they got to do is find me on Facebook, and there you go.
IP addresses and email addresses and fucking...
I mean, you know, I'm pretty sure, I don't know how it goes, but I'm pretty sure all my, you know, where I work, where I live, my phone number.
Bobby, you can't hide from me. So, and I'm not the most tech-savvy guy. Right? So, I'm sure somebody that actually knows what they're doing, like Doug or somebody.
If I really wanted to hide from you, it would be pretty easy. All I got to do is not get on the computer.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And but,
you know.
Aside from that, you know what I mean? So these guys, there's no hiding from them if they want to find you. Not us, anyway. We don't know how to do it.
No.
I'm sure there's ways to do it. We would never do it.
No, we don't have that kind of energy.
Yeah, that's to take way more effort than we're willing to put in.
We'd rather spend our efforts sitting here blabbing our faces off about nonsense.
Talking about the things we should do.
Yep.
That would be awesome to land that fucking job down in Oxford. Oh, fuck. I think I might have had a relative pull a string for me. The way this is all unfolding now. Because I was given a name. And I called that name this morning and left a message. And then by 10:30, I get a message from somebody else to fucking come on in for a fucking job interview. Again, I think, I don't know, I hope. They just all voted for a union down there, I think. They had a union vote. When it comes to that, I don't think you should be allowed to vote unless you get 2 years or a year or something in working there. Because how the fuck would you know what you want? Like, how could you have grievances fucking if you ain't got no time in? Yeah, I've been working here 5 weeks. Yeah, this fucking place sucks. You know what I mean? You should have to have some time in before you even get to vote on something like that. Now, if the place already has a union, that's different.
I gotta poop.
Get her, girls. I gotta go anyway, Bobby.
All right. See you, buddy.
Bye.
Well, there you have it. And, we'll pretty much... I want to do a nice long show, but I'm not going to... we're pretty much done with the talking and stuff. We'll play some clips, some music, put everything in our arsenal we'll throw at you. Joe's gone. Freddie's left the chat. I think. Unless he pops up and says, "Here I am." And yeah, we're just. I like to do. I want to take advantage of the prime time that the 3-hour shows we have. I want to go ahead because I've been cutting them down. I've been doing like an hour's worth. That way, it's not just talking for like 30 minutes of talking and all a bunch of other stuff. You know what I mean? But I want to get a couple of them in now. Usually we do about 80 to 100 minutes. But now I want to go ahead and do the whole 180 minutes because, well, the simple fact is, the full-time thing is going to collapse. Shows are going to cease to exist. So I want to give you something to feed on during the winter, during the summer. Every now, we're going to try to work out the kinks, see if I can do one every Sunday. Probably just going to do a half-hour show, though, on Sundays. I'm not going to do anything big because, I'm just so tired, It's come midsummer anyway, So, no sense paying $20 a month to do a show a month. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense. So, usually we take it down during the summertime. Let everybody get out there, get some sun. Who needs the radio anyway during the summer? You can play regular terrestrial radio for all that. You know what I mean? Get your iPod up, play the podcast or something. You'll figure it out. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll come back, say some final words. Maybe I won't. We'll see. Only time will tell, my friends. And thank you. I want to thank Angry Bomb for being on the show with me. Thank you, Freddie, for being in the chat. And happy birthday, my friend. And we'll see you soon.
Yo, I'm about to let you know what it's do. Don't really take much for your boy to get at you. Come sideways, you turn the front page, issue news. I issue wounds, bring you guys like the bishop do. Bring news up in your house like your sister do. You can catch the clip of your head with the pistol too. Trip, I get a couple hollow tips to crisp you. Travel with gavels, always able to put the sentence through. Yo.
After me, you'll never want to rap again. Beating me in a cypher is just not happening. You might want to go home and get down to practicing, cause your punchlines is exactly what you lacking in.
They say live by the sword and die by the sword. Well, I live by my mic, so I'll die by his sword. A death that I prepared my mind for. And when that day comes, look to the sky for a cloud that is shaped as my silhouette. And my last track will reverberate in your head. But as of right now, I'm not dead yet. So for all MCs breathing, I'm still a threat. Still the reason they can't get sleep. Staying up all night repeating the beat. Hand grasping on a pen full of ink. Eyes locked onto a notebook sheet. Doing all they can to compose a rhyme that's on the same level as a flow of mine. They try right now, but they'll know in time. When it comes to greatness, I'm the only kind. I'm the reason they stay awake at night. I'm the reason at night. I'm the reason that they hate to write. I'm the reason they're afraid of the mic. I'm the reason hip-hop is staying alive. This song is not a threat, it's a promise. And any MC who steps will get demolished. Defeating me can never be accomplished. Little Gus can't compare with the strong winds that I cause with impeccable wordplay. I'm a PhD, they're stuck in the first grade. When I do shows, I make the earth shake while they're getting food out of little kids' birthdays. I bend steel, they can't even break toothpicks. I'm pure concentrate, they're diluted. When I speak, there's no room for improvement. Hence the album title, I Am Music. And that will always be true, as long as I'm me and the sky stays blue. Just doing what I was made to do, and if you feel threatened, today is you. I'm the reason they stay awake at night. I'm the reason that they hate to write. I'm the reason they're afraid of the mic. I'm the reason hip-hop is staying alive. I'm the reason they stay awake at night. I'm the reason that they hate to write. I'm the reason they're afraid of the mic. I'm the reason hip-hop is staying alive. I'm the reason. I'm the reason. I'm the reason. I'm the reason. I'm the reason they stay awake at night. I'm the reason that they hate to write. I'm the reason they're afraid of the mic. I'm the reason hip-hop is staying alive. I'm the reason they stay awake at night.
You're listening to Top Secret Sounds on Spreaker.com.
What's going on? If you tell anyone about this, I'll fucking kill you. I'm kidding. We'll come back by tonight. Okay, sweetheart?
So, hello everyone and welcome back to K-Chat, Vice City's main place for things. I mean, well, it's a place in Vice City where things go on, like interviews or things, or other things like that. But at the moment, it's interviews, and I'm Amy Scheckenhausen, the best interviewer in Vice City, and exclusive to K-Chat. Remember, you only hear Amy on K-Chat. Our next guest is a man on a mission, and that's why he's got such a silly name. His mission is simple. Zoos. His name is Mr. Zoo.
G'day,
Hi, Mr. Zoo.
Hi, the name's Pat Flannery, but I love zoos, I really do. That's why they also call me Mr. Zoo.
Okay. And which do you prefer?
What, darling?
Which name, Mr. Zoo or Pat Flinger Thingy?
Oh, I don't mind, babe, whatever you fancy. Fine by me, as long as we talk about animals. I don't give a damn what you call me, as long as it ain't Sheila or something.
You're silly, Mr. Zoo. Why would I call you Sheila?
I don't know, love, you tell me.
Oh, this is getting confusing. It says here your name is Mr. Zoo, and now you're saying your name is Pat Flanagan, and now you're saying it's Sheila?
Doll, the name ain't Sheila. That's a Sheila's name. It's an Australian joke.
Okay. Oh, right. I don't speak Australian. Do I?
I guess not, sweetheart.
Okay, well, moving on. You're Mr. Zoo.
That I am.
Cool. And I hear you've made quite a name for yourself. Why is that?
Because I love animals, Aim. Animals and publicity and stuff, but I love animals. Oh, I love them.
Me too.
That's the thing, babe. We all love animals, but we don't know too much about them. That's what I'm here to tell you about. That and myself, of course.
Of course. So, right. What about animals?
Well, it's interesting, right? But not a lot of folks realise that we're 90% the same as a fly or a cockroach or a pigeon. That's the new science out there called genetics, I think, which is going to be real popular real soon. But what it tells us is all animals are pretty much the same from a genetical level.
Oh, cool.
Damn right it's cool, babe. You know what that means, don't you?
No, I haven't got a clue.
It means we've all got to start caring for one another like family.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Like, my brother is a cockroach, and my dad is a pigeon, and my mom is a fly. Is that right?
Well, sort of geneticalistically speaking, but you're bang on, love. And you know what that also means?
No.
That you could, legally speaking, marry any animal. Married already, babe? You ain't married, are you?
No, I just split up from my boyfriend. He didn't like me being on the radio. Whatever. Said I sounded stupid.
Well, that's my point, love. I mean, imagine if you'd been out dating a wolf or a cute little deer. He'd protect you and stuff, urinate to keep out intruders, but he wouldn't mind you being on the radio. Wouldn't mind a bit.
Why not?
Wolves and deers have no concept of jealousy at someone else's success. That's the genetistic variation between Homo erectus and spider monkeys. Jealousy and fur and stuff.
Oh.
Oh, indeed, sweet thighs. Oh, indeed. Would you like Mr. Zoo to tell you something else?
Yeah?
Everything you learned in school is a lie, babe. A lie. Take virology, for instance. You were told sharks are dangerous, right?
Yes.
Cobblers, babe. They're frightened of you. They ain't gonna hurt you. Have you ever tried cuddling a shark, getting down and dirty with one, relaxing it a little?
No.
Well, I have, and I'll tell you, it's very rewarding, babe? Very rewarding indeed.
Really?
Yeah, abso-bloody-lutely, love. Once you've calmed it down with a little rubbing, it's like a swimming puppy, real affectionate and stuff.
Okay, I'll try that.
You should, love, you really should. Let me tell you something else.
Go on.
Well, this is something for the guys out there, really. You know, with a girl, right, you ain't got a clue. I mean, a female human, when she's on heat, right, and ready to mate, looks identical to a female human when she ain't on heat, and would throw a drink over your face if you grab her behind and start trying anything intimate. You can't tell the difference. I know that only too well. But take a forker monkey from the jungles of the Philippines. When she's on heat, her behind sticks up and glows bright red and she makes a sound a bit like this. And any fool or dingbat can tell she's ripe and ready for action. Certainly clears up any confusion.
Yeah, I guess it does.
Or a female black widow spider. Now, they eat their mates after the deed, as they say, is done.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. That certainly puts things into perspective, doesn't it?
I've never done that.
No, but you can now, because you're the same. Well, more or less the same. I mean, that's the funny thing about my work, about genesthetics.
Oh, God, the world is so complicated.
There are also lots of tiny differences between animals. You know what a species is, don't you, Aim?
Yes.
It's an animal which has other animals which are quite a bit like it. A dog is a species, but a cat isn't, because there's lots of cats. However, I've discovered out there in the wilds loads of new species that regular science practiced by repressed blokes in laboratories hasn't even known about.
Really?
Really, I have. There's a horny Pat bear, named after me, Pat, right? Exactly the same as a regular bear, only it's got a big horny growth hidden right down its groin area. You gotta reach in, have a fiddle about, and then you find it. Completely different it is. I was amazed when I found it.
I can imagine. I was amazed when I left the hairdresser's.
No wonder, darling. Oh, the double-gutted Pat tree monkey. Exactly like a normal tree monkey, only it's called after me. And if you have a rummage around inside, going in the back door, you discover it's got 2 digestive tracts. 2. Amazing. Really profound it was.
Ooh, that's gross.
No, Aim. It's the science of Mr. Zoo. Getting down and dirty with animals. Because I love them and I hate lies.
Okay. It also says here you like zoos.
It's a love-hate thing, babe.
That's nice.
But I'm certainly an expert. I know what I'm doing and I'm not afraid to expose myself.
Okay, well, I'm getting a little confused here. Why don't we take a break, and when we come back, take some phone calls, because all the buttons are really flashing all of a sudden. You're on K-Chat.
The science of evolution has uncovered many of life's mysteries, like tadpoles or the pyramids. But the mystery of the armpit remains. What's it for? Why is it hairy? And why do men have nipples? But one thing is for certain. The armpit smells bad. Luckily, there's Pit Balm. It's like napalm for your skin or Agent Orange on your sweat glands. Pit Balm stops unwanted bodily functions in their tracks. It's as effective as sending GIs into a peasant village. When you're fighting the war against personal hygiene, bring out the heavy artillery.
This Friday night, it's the incredible sitcom that has captured America's heart and given the whole country a new catchphrase.
But I'm 42!
Just the 5 of us. After a mix-up at the adoption agency, the Chesterfields came home with 3 zany new house guests.
Jimmy, tidy your room and go to bed.
I'm so sick of this. I keep telling you I've got a rare disease. I look 12, but I'm a 42-year-old investment banker. I want to go out and get laid.
Oh, yeah, and I'm Santa Claus. Now, tidy your room.
asshole.
Sean, our posh suburban home must be a welcome change from that alley you were sleeping in.
I really enjoy living here, but there's not enough booze.
It's the funniest, most touching half hour on television.
Charlotte, what's that smell?
I set the couch on fire again.
Yeah, I can help you with that.
And this week, it's a very special Just the Five of Us, where an attractive blonde lady tries to steal Jimmy away.
Now you're talking.
Just the Five of Us. Friday nights on VBS.
We're on K-Chat, and so are you. If you're listening, I'm here with Australian animal lover, Mr. Zoo. If you've got anything to ask him, why don't you just give us a call right now?
Yeah, great. Give us a call right now, and I'll tell you anything you need to know about animals.
Okay. Who's on the line?
Is that Pat Flannery?
G'day, of course it is.
And you're in Vice City?
Yeah?
What are you doing here?
Promoting animals, mate.
Don't you remember the court case?
I get lost. Amy, let's have another caller.
Okay, who's on line two? You're through to K-Chat.
Don't hang up on me, Flannery. You're meant to be in a hospital, you sicko.
Hey, easy there, mate. Hospitals are for people who don't feel well. I'm at the top of my game.
Are you insane? Don't answer that. I know the answer. You're sick and insane and you need help.
Visa? You can't touch me. I'm bona fide. I love animals. Leave me the hell alone, or I'll come by your aquarium and feed you to the bloody sharks, you no good, by the book, paper pushing murderer. Bobo would have lived if you let me in a tank. I could have cheered him up. I could have done. Now stay away from me, you hear? No more callers, K-Aim. Phones are so impersonal. Not a two-way conversation like the radio.
Okay. Who is that?
Wrong number, I think.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. A bloody wrong number. He wanted a plumber and a Chinese. I was speaking to him in Australian.
Okay, cool. What was that about the aquarium?
Nothing, babe. All in the past. Long time ago, I was tricked into saying something I regretted.
Oh, cool. That happens to me all the time.
I can see that, love. Yeah, big mistake. Never trust a judge or a mental health tribunal. Never. Only trust animals.
Okay, and what did they make you say?
Nothing, babe. Oh, it was a long time ago. Look, I brought a little surprise for you. It's a little female plague rat. See how relaxed she is with me? I got special powers. She's a lot like a little Joey kangaroo in a lot of ways. You know what I mean, love?
What did they make you say?
I've also brought a menacing trouser snake. Would you like to see it? Look at this. It's a little frog in my pocket. Calm as you like, not even awake. Oh, he's died. Anyway, in this pocket, I've got a baby dwarf giraffe I birthed this morning. See, she's still covered in fluid from her mum's womb. Wow, isn't that fabulous?
Ooh, that's grody. What did they make you say at the mental health judge?
Nothing, babe. Nothing at all. Long time ago. It was a bad period in my life. I wasn't sleeping. I was heartbroken like a platypus. Do you know a platypus only gets a bill after its mate breaks its heart by sleeping with its brother? I know all about that. I was crying my eyes out for weeks on all kinds of pills for my nerves, couldn't move, couldn't talk. I was cooing like a dove. Please, darling, let's move on. Do you want me to talk to a parrot?
Now I'm really curious. What did they make you say?
I love you.
You do? I never knew.
They made me say I love you.
Oh, I made my boyfriend say it, and he slept with my best friend. I think we're bonding now.
No, we ain't bonding, you half-wit. We're miles apart. I hate you. They made me say I love you to Bobo.
Who was Bobo?
Bobo was the most beautiful creature that was ever on the earth, ever at all. Really beautiful.
Who is she?
He.
Okay, he.
He was a dolphin, and I loved him, and I knew him properly. You people could never understand. It's natural. We were identical from a genetagorical perspective. And Bobo was really unhappy, putting on a show every day like a circus animal. They thought they caught me doing something, but they never did, eh? They never did. We were only cuddling. How can people take that the wrong way? Babe, they took me away and they locked me up. Then Bobo died of a broken heart.
He did? That's awful. But, ooh, just a second, you sick bastard. bastard! Security!
I loved him more than you can imagine.
Call the police! Someone, please help me! This guy is molting animals! Oh, it's gross!
I only wanted to be loved, properly, mind, and he's gone.
Hey, it's Dr. Phillips.
Get lost, Doc. I got out. I'm fine. Me and my friends are travelling around in a black van and solving crimes and running from the Colonel.
Pat, I'm coming in.
Stay away from me!
Pat, you've been a very bad boy. Come on, we're going home now, Pat.
Stay away from me! I got a poisonous lizard in me boot. He'll kill you in 2 seconds.
Pat, please. We've been through this. You're not well. Bobo is dead. It's time to get back on the medication and start piecing your life back together while locked up in a padded cell for a very long time. Or until you die.
Is it that time again, Doc?
Yes, Pat, it is. Come on, put on the straitjacket. Look, it's even got your initials on it. And swallow this.
Oh, thanks, Doc. Did I tell you I love animals and they love me? I got a message. Look for a while at the China Cat.
I'm really sorry about that. Pat is a very, very sick man. We rarely let the dangerously ill out into society. And when we do, it's not always fatal.
Okay, great.
Get this crackhead out of here. Sorry to be a bother.
Oh, no bother.
Ah, don't bang his head. Those bruises show.
I never knew animals were so interesting. We'll be back after this. You're on K-Chat. Don't go away.
Do yourself a favor. Pick up your telephone. Call now. 1-866-9-SAVE-ME. What better place to witness 40,000 years of nuclear winter than from the comfort of your very own space-ready nuclear bunker? When we raise $25 million, we will build a 50-story tall likeness of me. If we raise $300 million, the statue will rotate so I can look over this great city and cast an evil eye on degenerates. And when the imminent nuclear strike occurs, those who put faith into action with sufficiently generous contributions will join me inside the Pastor Richard Salvation statue as we blast into space. Contribute to the Pastor Richard Salvation Statue Fund. Pick up your telephone. Call now. 1-866-9-SAVE-ME.
Knights of the Road, here's your stallion. The car for freedom. The car for hot excitement. The car for a man who is alone against the elements.
The Waibatsu Thunder.
The pride is back. It's the power of a compact.
Looks small, but it's so big.
Fuel injected.
Inject me.
My Batsu Thunder. On the toll road of life, you have to pay to prove you can. Live the emotion of an individual.
Thunder.
The awesome power of nature distilled into one vehicle.
Wow.
Because after you get struck by lightning, there's thunder.
The Waibatsu.
Hello, welcome back to K-Chat. I'm a woman, so I know it's important to discuss feelings. That's why we don't have any male hosts on this station. People open up more to women. I was telling my girlfriend yesterday, if a woman were president, we'd nuke a country every 28 days. In these times of trouble, of international scary things that cause anxiety, people seek soul ice. Or is that solace? Oh my God. Some visit lady friends, others go to a bar, and a strange few talk to rocks. My next guest is the author of this book, I'm Lovin' the Coven. She sits on the board of the Vice City Renaissance Committee, Gethsemane.
Gethsemane.
Welcome to the show.
Hello, Amy. I brought you a crystal. Isn't it gorgeous?
I guess so, if you're into shiny glass. I prefer lacy gloves.
Amy, for many thousands of years, my people have been using crystals and gemstones to heal the sick. Take the crystal, and then, when the night is enchanted, and the candles have been blown out, and the wind sings through the branches of the eucalyptus, hold up your arms and sing, all dewy, my sky-sailing pregnant moon, the goddess.
Pregnant moon? What are you talking about? Gethsemane?
Gethsemane.
Sorry, whatever. Do you even have a last name?
My compost coven named me Gethsemane, Starhawk, Moonraker. Trust me, Amy, I'm quite accustomed to people persecuting us. It's been going on for thousands of years. Native Americans, they studied crystals. The ancient Chinese, Belgians, Superman, they all studied crystals. So why do you view it as so weird? Grab your crystal, hold it tight, and close your eyes. You will be transported back 35,000 years when the temperature of Europe began to drop. The tundra was teeming with animal life, and small groups of hunters followed the free-running reindeer. And there, under the magnolia tree, a woman breastfeeding a baby elk. Do you see it? It's nature.
Ew, gross. You're one of those filthy hippies that thinks breastfeeding in public is okay? Well, it's not. There are bottles and milk at the store. Don't act like a cow. You really remind me of someone, by the way.
See, Amy, you're putting the blinders of society on. We're all the same. I remind you of yourself, of every man and woman.
No, not of them.
They're trying to outlaw nature. If I'm in the park and a nice gentleman comes along, I should be able to breastfeed him. Pretty soon, everything natural will become illegal. It's really depressing. If I died right now, would I get buried by a female priestess in a cave, surrounded by my favorite tools and ornaments? No. There was a time when children were taught about their bodies, about the goddess lady of the mammoths, about the importance of the spiral dance clutching a bison horn under the crescent moon. At the Beeden Rav shop where I work, we have classes that teach the importance of eating wild plant shellfish and understanding ancient crop circles.
Oh, I love lobster.
Have you ever tried talking to one? Energy flows from everything, even a tractor. My mother, the moon, taught me how to trace ley lines with your bare feet in the dirt.
Listen, you're very weird, and you smell like patchouli and compost, and I think you might have a shot at a boyfriend if you shaved and got some gel in your hair and put some clothes that fit or something. I mean, please.
Did Joan of Arc shave? I was given this fascinating pamphlet called Caucasian Female Body Hair in American Culture. Amy, I love you like my sister, but honey, you've fallen prey to a sustained marketing assault that began in 1502 to convince women that underarm and leg hair was wrong. There's nothing more natural than this enormous bush I've got growing under each arm. Having hair is natural. What's the deal with Anglo-Saxons? I mean, go to England. The women there don't shave their underarms. It's really quite attractive. You just need to focus your eyes to look for healthy signs and not the signs of socialized barbarism, like shaving or wearing deodorant or birthing in a hospital, rather than the open air like a wolf cub. Remember Brother Romulus and Noble Remus? Wolf-raised.
I find this really interesting. Not really, but I say this because I'm told to. I'll be back on K-Chat after these messages from our sponsors.
This is the worst sport ever. I gotta come from behind. So what? Bye now. You're a choker, Mikey. We both know it. Now there's a plan. This is inane. It's nap time, kids. Hot streak. I feel kind of weird. Where the fuck is this? Didn't even put up a fight. Have fun. Oh, you're shitting me. I feel like someone's shit in my ear. Reloading, you asshole. Sleep tight. You getting hot? I'm hot. I might take off some layers. And I see the void. Pride before the fall. Just saying. Let's go. Come on, people. Hello, mother. Petroleum. You got some game in there somewhere? Fuck. No change. It hit my face. I dare ya. Well, that was a statement of intent. Ain't this a party? 2 girls, 1 creepy old man. I'm breaking. They ain't after us. This station is the oral equivalent of a glass enema. Oh my fuckity fuck. Would you look where you're driving? Written by an imbecile. Sorry, dog. Oh, man. Exercise is awful for you. Oh, who's your creepy uncle now? Wow, thought I was crazy. Hurry the fuck up! Men in uniform. You Gave me a reason to keep on living. I can't right now. Some other time. I hate all of you. Have you got the stones to finish this? Man, I'm kind of hungry. Shit. Where the fuck is this? The cops! How many of them are there? Keep your head down! I need to take better care of myself. Oh, you are such a dick! You know, he might shoot you even if you give it to him. Slow down. We're having fun. We're having fun! I'm really tempted to do something unpleasant right now. Out of bullets! Let's have some sophisticated fun! See you later!
Tovakin, Alexin los farin, Wahadain, Votul, Mafrega, Aspal, Aquinor, Pagran, Furasons, Indrozan, Tovakin, Vahin, Kogan, Mutral, Kuzra, No, Kudu, All, One, Bak, Lindravod, Akfin, Te, Bosik, Fonto, Fin, Kain. Alexin los farin, Wahadain, Votul, Mafrega, Aspal, Aquinor, Pagran, Furasons, Indrozan, Tovakin, Vahin, Kogan, Mutral, Tovakin, Alexin los farin, Wahadain, Votul, Mafrega, Aspal, Aquinor, Pagran, Furasons, Indrozan, Tovakin, Vahin, Kogan, Mutral. Lusan sul, fentalo, fort fin ful, govano, fin cosnalot, ma fera acros. As guys auf in Costein obin, all doing jobs. Dovakin, Alexin los farin, Wahadain, Vogol, Afrika, Aspal, Arfinor, Pagran, Forestals, Indrozan, Dovakin, Vahin, Kogan, Mutral, Dovakin, Alexin los farin, Wahadain, Vogol, Afrika, Aspal, Arfinor, Pagran, Forestals, Indrozan, Dovakin, Vahin, Kogan, Mutral.
We're awesome people, we watch tape, we're awesome.
You and I in a little toy shop, buy a bunch of games and the new Xbox. Play till the break of dawn, now suddenly something's wrong. Microsoft just stick to software, you're not cut out to make hardware. Now I sit and wonder why I bought something that will just die. MSNBC are Microsoft companies, so of course they always agree. 360s own PS3s, at least that's what they make the public believe. Microsoft, you played a dirty game. Don't you have any fucking shame? Don't you have any fucking shame? I have had a 360 and it got the RROD. No more Xbox, I turned PS3. I had it for months, it still amazes me. Remote connection, free online play, reliable system, what more can I say? Sure, you guys have Gears of War and maybe Halo if it's cool anymore. Keep on playing Red Heavenly Sword, Little Big Planet, and MGS4. Sure, we now share DMC. Let's stop fighting, we're getting God of War 3. Killzone Resistance and Overstorm. RNC, TOT will own Warhawk, Uncharted, and NGS. The 360s just left the shed.
We're gonna play the game, the PlayStation all day, with the Metal Gear Solid to Tekken 3, and from Omega Boost to Resident Evil. Just play for the fun, cause we got it going on. X-Files, all over the world. Come on, Red Racer, Oddworld, Wing and 11, the game on the PlayStation.
people sitting, some begin to squeal. Then they reveal the Xbox, showing off the new Kinect. They say you have to buy it, now the new Xbox is wrecked. Don't make me buy Kinect. This ain't even funny to spend this extra money. Don't make me buy that motion controller piece of turd. The Kinect. $100 for an oversized camera, and without it my Xbox won't even turn on. I know you're popular, you don't have to tell me. Sorry, but this time Halo just won't sell me. XBOXON, it's so expensive. XBOXON, too much. XBOXONE, I don't want one. XBOXON, it sucks. Then Microsoft shows us exactly what Kinect can do. Voice and motion control is starting to look cool. Nelson backpedals, but at least DRM is fixed. I sit here with my money, now my feelings are so mixed. I think I like Xbox. I think I like Xbox One. Looks like a lot of fun. I think I like the way that the Kinect responds so fast. I love Xbox. Maybe I'll take you on a date, go to dinner, take you back to my bedroom, we will be sinners. And if you can't get it up, don't feel too wrong, I will just yell out to you, Xbox turn on. XBOXSEX, don't feel too sick. XBOXSEX, I'll touch your joystick. XBOXSEX, don't feel too sad. XBOXSEX, I'll finger your D-pad. Xbox, you're always watching. Ooh, that's really freaking creepy. I don't want you to watch me. Kinect, you watch. You are always staring, it's getting so despairing. When you're always watching me when I shower and poop. You watch. I just don't think the two of us are a good match. But you won't let me leave, you're overly attached. I go to play some board games down at my friend's place. I see you in the window, gun pointed at my face. XBOXST, I'm scared for my life. XBOXST, please put down that knife. XBOXST, this must be a crime. XBO,
you will be mine.
This radio show is intended for adult listeners only. The broadcast was recorded in front of a live audience of about 2 people. No DJs were harmed during the making of the podcast. Now shut up and listen.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
You know, I personally asked that William Shatner be here only because I needed some clean urine. I had to wring it out of the diaper, but it did the job.
I'm not going to make fun of him because he looks like he's on his final frontier. Hey, Captain Kirk, maybe Scotty can beam your balls up from the floor. You old pervert. Backstage, he flashed Kate Walsh's graying anatomy.
William, God, I've seen less bloated men dredged out of rivers. What's going on? What, does Priceline pay you in empanadas? What's happening?
Captain Kirk! Forward! Arrivederci! I'm gonna leave before this battle begins! 'Cause we both know in the end situation. I'll beat you so bad they'll feel it in the next generation. So bring it on, I'll rip you like a Klingon. My rhymes will burrow in your ears like the wrath of Khan. I got a neck chopper stock, I'll put my sword through Sulu. Check into a Priceline hotel and watch your fat ass on Hulu.
I'm the enterprising Captain James Tiberius Kirk, representing Riverside, Iowa, planet Earth. I hear you call yourself an explorer, but I'm just not having it. You discovered a new world that was already inhabited. Why don't you boldly go someplace you've never gone before, like India? Or any destination you've actually set sail for. You spaghetti-eating fuck! How's your spice rack doing? I'll be chilling in my spaceship. Have fun canoeing.
You know, rapping against you, it's not even fun. It's like somebody setting your brains on stun. I am the fabric of history. You are a fictional stain. I'll stick a flag up your ass and declaim you for Spain.
Mr. Spock, beam me back to 1492 so I can beat this man like it's my job. We'll see how Isabella likes my captain's law. It's Kobayashi for you. There's no way you could win when your weak crew sees me approaching. They'll be like, damn it, it's Jim. I'll double fist punch you, flame-making bitch. Now, take your genocidal ass off of my bridge.
Whole wall! Holster! Unitard! The rebel overlord!
Hello.
Hi, how you doing today?
How can I help you?
Oh, you are one piece of love, and let me tell you what.
I'm listening.
I want to know how much it would cost me to stand eye to eye with your Hello? Hi, how you doing? Is this Xena?
Yes, it is. Who am I speaking to?
Name's Steve. Is this the warrior princess?
Yes, Steve, this is a warrior princess. Alrighty, baby.
Yeah.
I am live alone, very discreet and safe.
Yeah, I'm going to nuzzle it.
And I'm not escorting or prostituting.
I
but
know.
there is
How
a
much
donation.
to do chin-ups off your
It's $40 for
You just upped the ante on me.
Daddy, are you serious? Or are you just messing around? Because I have people on the hold.
I want to see your lightsaber and see if you're really my father. Hi.
Hi.
How you doing tonight?
Fine, who is this?
My name's Steven.
Hi, Steven. What's going on?
I was looking to get railed.
Oh, really? That sounds good. How old are you?
Oh, I'm about 35.
Oh, wonderful.
How old are you?
I'm around the same age.
And how old is your
Same age.
Oh, that's good. You have a 35-year-old wood. How much would it cost for you to on my back?
What did you do? It reeks. It's like a hot foot forest.
Oh, well, I got the squirts. You know where you make fudge puddles?
My bad. Didn't need the visual.
It's horrific.
Okay, can we forget it?
I'm fucking infamous. I'm one of the most notorious slashers in history, and I don't want to give that up. I am Chucky, the killer dog, and I dig it.
Hi, it's me, Chucky. What do you think? Okay, sport, we're gonna have a little game of Chucky Says. Chucky Says, move your ass. Who the fuck is Martha Stewart? I don't have a problem with killing. Ollie, ollie, oxen free. Get out here, you little son of a bitch.
Just please leave me alone. Please.
You're dead. Surprise. Did you miss me, Andy? I sure missed you.
Long time no see, pal.
No, you're dead. We killed you.
You know what they say. You just can't keep a good guy down.
Got a new game, sport. It's called Hide the Soul. And guess what?
Shut up and drive before I kick your fucking teeth in.
Nobody leaves me. Nobody.
This is it, world. From now on, no more Mr. Good Guy. Amazing, isn't it? Adi Dewey Dembella. Give me the power, I beg of you!
Who the fuck are you?
I thought you guys only said 3 sentences.
I'm new and improved.
How's it hanging, Phil?
Rude fucking doll.
We're home!
Don't fuck!
Shut up, you idiot!
Lights.
Go ahead and shoot! I'll be back! I always come back! Yay! But dying is such a bitch! I'm not ashamed to... Whoa! Sayonara, suckers!
Don't fuck with it, Chuck!
This is your moment, got something to say. The music is playing, and you gotta pay. They're greedy and crazy, they want all the space. But you're gonna shout, you're gonna get in the way. I am here to don't get in my way. I am here to rock the world and stay.
This is your life, you must live for the moment. Don't walk by any doors that are open. Take a chance, don't fear being different. Life can be taken away in an instant. Whether you draw, dance, and make music, let all the beauty around you influence your perception. Life is a gift, all of us only get one chance to live.
Till the sun don't shine, this is you. Till the end of time, this is you. Till the stars are in your hand, oh, this is you. Don't ever let the world forget that, yeah, this is you. Stop every clock, you don't wanna lose the number one spot in the race to be you. People try hard to take over your part, make you a backseat driver in your only car. Go, believe you're gonna be big, the key to history. Go, believe you're gonna be big, the key to history.
This is your life, the ultimate experience. Get in the driving seat and start steering it. Let off the brakes, push down on the gas. Look at the future, let go of the past. All the signs say follow your dreams. We never know what tomorrow brings. That's why I stay optimistic. Achieving your goals is beyond realistic.
Till the sun don't shine, this is you. Till the end of time, this is you. Till the stars are in your hand, oh, this is you. Don't ever let the world forget that, yeah, this is you. If you can dream it, you can be it. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. You can be anything, anything, anything you set your mind to. Be somebody. Be somebody. Be somebody. Be somebody. Be somebody. Till the sun don't shine, this is you. Till the end of time, this is you. Till the stars are in your hand, oh, this is you. Don't ever let the world forget that, yeah, this is you.
Thank you so much for...
Yeah! Witness Protection Program and Top Secret Sounds. I'm Billy Mulford. Thank you everybody for listening. We got a lot more time left, like 20 more minutes, so I'm just gonna shut her down. 3/21/2014, brand new show. We did some good stuff. Talked to Dino off air. Excited about that. Got some things in the mix. Of course, what I've been plugging all along for a while now. Coming soon, a new parody or new song, whatever we got going on. We did a new parody. It's a collaboration between me and Dino, where the Witness Protection Program and Top Secret Sounds are teaming up with the Fuck You Network. Very excited about it. He's informed me that he's in the mix. It's in the mix. He's working on it now, so hopefully we'll have that pumped out, and I'll be able to play that before I go back to work, which is only in a week, my friends. So we don't have very long before this gets shut down. So, enjoy it while it lasts, I guess. And also coming up, I don't want to say too much about it, but I think there's in the mix. We're talking about it now. For Sunday, I think we're going to mark it for a nice conversation, a big, all-star, if you will, production of everybody getting on and talking, all the older DJs, guys like me, Joe, Dino, people who have been on here longer. I want to discuss something, put it out all on the table about all our feelings and how we feel about it on Spreaker. Some things are going wrong on Spreaker, and we want to talk about it. We want to get together and talk about it. We can all shed some light on this, and I don't, like I said, I'm not going to say what this is or what DJ we're talking about, because it's a teaser. All right, that's what a teaser is. You pump it up, but with less information as you can to get people like, oh, what are they talking about? I gotta go see. You'll see when, plus, it's not just me involved. They get a little sketchy when it's other people. I don't want to say too much, but I think it'd be okay to say I'm involved. Dino, Joe, and I don't know who else. We're gonna talk to some people and see if we can get people on. We're all gonna sit on one show on the Fuck You Network. We're gonna go on Dino's and talk about something. So for all you Spreakerers out there, listeners and DJs alike. Look forward to that on Sunday, and looking forward to this coming soon. Here's just a taste. Here's my part. Dino's fixing the rest of it and getting it all spliced in and everything, and we're working on that right now. It's in progress, but here's just a taste. And see you guys all tomorrow. Hopefully, well, it's the weekend, so I'll see you Monday.
All the Spreaker hosts who love the brag and boast, you better fight for this fucking mic. All the Spreaker hosts who love the brag and boast, you better fight. Oh, these fucking listens. All the Spreaker hosts who love the brag and boast, you better fight for this fucking mic. All the Spreaker hosts who love that brag and boast, you better fight for these fucking listens. DJs, they work so hard. They're trying too hard. Yeah, they're trying too hard. But we have a bigger surprise, because winners aren't bitching, and we won twice. We won and we didn't even try. Yeah. The sound of my voice is like nails on a chalkboard. I must roll my own cigarettes to pay for my own account. Now you should show me your tits, yeah. All the other hosts love the brag and boast, you better fight for this fucking mic. All the Spreaker hosts love the brag and boast, you better fight for these fucking listens. All the Spreaker hosts love the brag and boast, you better fight for this fucking mic.
Spreaker host who doesn't brag and host who better fight for these fucking listens. Do 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 do.